welcome. Today we talk about Japanese anime. Hoi! The early anime was first used as propaganda during the wartime. Later, they became entertainment and TV shows like Astro Boy and Gigantor. They also did not become full-length features until they created a production company called Taro. Now, Kimba the White Lion was a staple in the United States in the early 60s, and Speed Racer also became known as a high-quality Japanese animation. Then sports became a theme. The diversification of anime improved the quality and added to the viewership, creating themes about sports and space and agents like Secret Agent Lupin III, or also having superheroes like Gatchaman or Silverhawks or Voltron or Mazinger Z. These were all robotic superheroes, team forces that battled against many evil empires. Now, we also had cutesy ones like Doraemon and other things like that, but our main ones was Mobile Suit Gundam, which brought many fans and licenses and toys to the viewers, as well as many movies and TV shows. Then we have the soccer, another sports one, but this one right here brought many fame, Dragon Ball Z, which brought many viewership and many fans for many years to come. Future shows and spin-offs. Now, this next one is a girl action show that many viewers watched, called Sailor Moon. Here is another sports one called Slam Dunk. But Neo Genesis Evangelion was a series that brought many high-tech viewers, as well as Ronin Kenshin. Now, Pokemon is still famous to this day, who many people still watch, and many fans and collectors. These are many shows that have brought the fame and following of anime. Every year, thousands of people go to anime Comic-Cons to dress up and see more shows about their favorite heroes. I hope you enjoyed learning this brief history of Japanese animation. See if you can find your favorite Japanese animation, whether it be an action or a drama. There are many styles out of anime that still exist today. Enjoy watching the rest of these awesome anime clips. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Alright guys, now we're going to draw yourself as an anime character or create your own. Now first, this is very similar to drawing a real portrait. We're going to lay out the face. It starts with a circle with some lines on it. There's about 4 lines in this setup. And then we draw a chin coming out of the circle with the ears. See, 1, 2, 3, and 4. In between 2 or 3 is where we place the eyes. Now they're a lot bigger than normal eyes, so that's why it goes between line 2 and 3. I will have a tutorial later of how to draw eyes, but here's just showing you where the placement goes. So the ears is also between 2 and 3, and then there's the smile. Most of it is hair. So you can see the hair comes down almost halfway down the circle shape, and now we're adding the hair. Now this is a female hair, but we'll also see how to draw male hair in a few minutes. But this is how we plan out the shape of an anime head. Of course, we have to erase those guidelines, but once we're done, it'll look amazing. Now here is how you can draw anime lips. This is an interesting technique I've learned, where you draw 3 circles, and that helps it make it very curvy compared to the other version. Here's some hair, different styles of hair. There's lots of hair in anime, and I love the variety that they show. So we're showing some girl hair first, because there's a lot more hairstyles for girls than there are guys. Guys, they're pretty much the same, just different variations. So here's some nice curls. See how they go back into little buns, which go into these nice sections, which are curls. And that was really interesting. I wanted to share that with you guys, how it has that spiral look and how you could draw that. It's really interesting. Also, don't forget the shading. So here are some different ears. Very simple shapes. But you can see that there's a variety there, but they're all basically a letter C, but with different inside shapes. Now here is how to make the eyes. So there's 3 basic shapes, and you can see how they start as like a organic shape, but then they fill in to make the anime eyes. They're very big and full of expression. So here's the more action-packed eye, I would say, that looks like an action person would have. It still looks feminine, which is fine, but you can draw male or female. Males just don't have as long as eyelashes, is the big difference. That's kind of realistic looking too. And this one here, you can see how they're doing blending as well. That's a realistic eye. So look at the difference between the anime to the semi-realistic anime to a real eye. That's interesting how they vary in look and shape. Now here you can see a variety of anime eyes. We have different emotion eyes, all compared to the action eye. Now the action eye is the most common, where it's like an action-packed eye, but those are different. So here we have our base frame with the eyes, nose, mouth placement, just like you would for a normal portrait. But now we're going to go ahead and start drawing those details, the eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. So here we go. So here we are drawing our first eye. Now here's the normal action eye is what I call it. You start with a line going to the right, and then a small line going down to the left, and then a happy face smile under that, and then the circle for the pupil or the eye, and then the pupil itself, and then an eye on top. So those are the steps for drawing that eye. And then we have to add the eyebrows, okay? There we have the eyebrows, doing some details. You can add eyelashes as well if you'd like. And now we're going on to the hair. The hair is probably the most interesting feature. You can see a bunch of different styles on my right, but they start up by the forehead, and then they come down onto the forehead, and then there's pieces going up. So you can see there's 3 different points where they usually start the hairline, either the left, middle, or right. This one shows the left. Now this one, it shows the different coloration of the hair. It's okay, but anyway, so here you can see the different shapes. Notice how hair is made out of shapes, different pieces, going different directions, sticking up, sticking out, different lengths, okay? That kind of shows the action of anime and the style of anime, okay? So you can see that now. Now they were using a blue pen, which is kind of like a pencil for us. It's lighter and it's easier. Now we're going over with Sharpie or blue dark pen to make it more distinct, make it stick out. So that would be the same thing for us. We would start with pencil first, and then we could trace with the thin Sharpies or the thick Sharpies. Okay, so now we're finalizing our portrait, finishing up all the details, tracing all the details to finish it out. Now, if you're making your own character, you don't have to just do a face. You can do a full body, and so that should be pretty fun. Enjoy creating your own anime character. All right, guys, have fun.